been working on plumbing today. Actually, nothing underneath the sink here, but well, in order to do work elsewhere in the house, I had to open up these valves here to drain the system so that the pipes would be dry so I could do work elsewhere. And well, once I turned the system back on, good golly, I forgot to close those valves and water splooshed out everywhere. It took me about 30 seconds to catch it. Oh, good golly. An opportunity to wash the kitchen floor and kind of spilled over into the dining room. Well, there's more to be washed yet. So anyway, this goes towards my whole philosophy towards not having any kind of bottom on your kitchen sink cabinet. Is if you got some kind of leak, you want to be able to clean it up. If there were a bottom on this, okay, enough said on that. I preached on that before. Anyway, today has been plumbing, and we're gonna run upstairs now to the third floor where I have done the bulk of my plumbing here. I had at one time, many times, said this stairwell is my longest running project. Well, actually, that is not true. There goes the cat. My longest running project is this third floor bathroom, and the story as to why it's the longest running project I ain't even gonna get into until I get more done here. But today what we're doing is plumbing. I've been chasing this stuff down. As I said downstairs, I had a big mess. I've been using this glue stuff here, finally cracked the can open, and putting all these fittings together across here. This goes the hot and cold over to the kitchenette on the other side of that wall with some caps. That's as far as I can take it until I do work on the other side of the wall. And over here with the tub, that thing that belongs over here. Well, I've made some progress. I have one fitting actually installed with the big valve here, and this thing will tie into the thing just like that one. And let's see what happens when I open the valve. Oh, do I got to go down here and all right, cranking that thing, and let's see, can I wow, what do we got? Works, shuts off, and that's hooked up to this valve here. And so we got the cold. I still need to get another one of these fittings just like this one to do the hot over right here. But meanwhile, for the toilet, well, it's going to be quite a while before I set a toilet in here. Meanwhile, we do have the valve to supply the toilet, and I just hooked up a big hose to it. So I can do this. Let's see. I'm going to turn this. And wow, look at that thing spritzing. I better close that valve, huh? Jeez. Big mess. All right. Yeah. So we got running water here. And also underneath the lav, I have actually put in the hot water supply thing here. And this is all functional now. Boy, I have darn near filled up this bucket. But we're going to... Where do I dump this bucket? I got to take this bucket downstairs to dump it. I have no drain up here that is acceptable yet. But we're going to do just this one more little thing. And that is put the bucket right underneath here. And as I said, I got these water lines here hooked up to this, and it's still all temporary stuff. But, well, here we go. Oh my God, is that the worst water flow ever? But it works. So, anyway, when I push it over to the hot side, it works. Over on the cold side, sort of works. Okay, enough of that. I've been working on plumbing